as we have mentioned on Cintos. Hey everybody, it's Marshall Monkey with my Justice League vs. Teen Titans movie review. Yeah, first let's talk about here, and I think that this is a good film. I think this is a really good one. Remember the animated movie Batman, the one we just saw with DC, where it was Batwoman? I can't remember the name of that one. It's in some of Batman movies, but it's like about the Batman family. Batwoman's in it, and it's about Dick Grayson. Batman Bad Blood. Yeah, that movie, it was good. I liked it, and I did a review of it, and I thought I told everybody it was pretty good. But this is way better. Like, I feel like this movie got, is the extension of that, obviously because they're in the same universe, but it's like, this is easier to do. I mean, it's hard to write for Batwing and Batwoman, and it's hard to write that story with Talia al Ghul and all those people. It's just like, no. That's just a big no. This movie is, easier because you have all these characters that everyone knows and loves, and I feel like even Blue Beetle, to an extent, people know him more because of Young Justice or because of, just the character, and I feel like this movie's going to even propel that even more. So spoiler alert for this movie because we're going to talk about it, but this is a good film. It's a good DC animated film, and I feel like it's the best thing that they could have done right now to extend their universe. If you guys don't know, this movie is connected to Son of Batman, Batman vs. Robin, Batman Bad Blood, Justice League War, and Justice League Thrones of Atlantis. This is another one. This is another one of those. So there's 6 movies in their universe right now. They're doing good, but what I'd like to see them do is to make it feel more like a connected universe. I mean, they're not doing that. It's like, some people I've heard on, the internet say, wait a minute, this takes place in the same one as, Justice League War? And I'm like, yeah, pretty much. But, so people don't really know that this is, a connected universe. So hopefully, when they do the next movie, because I hope they do a next one, it could be about, I don't even know, the Green Lanterns, basically, and they could go in space then Justice League could go into space. They went to Atlantis, and they can go to Oa. It could be about, Themyscira. I don't know, wherever they go, and hopefully they'll do a good job. Or they can even do Teen Titans movies, a spin-off of that. But whatever they do, I hope they do another movie. They need to establish the connection, right? I mean, they need to put it as a connected universe, and not just animated movies that seem like they're connected, but we have no idea if they are, right? But overall, we're going to do my general review first, and the characters, the voices, all that stuff. Then we're going to go into highlights. Raven is the main character of this movie, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but you gotta do Raven right. You can't do her, really weird. To me, it seems like I've always wanted a Raven. I think they were going to do a Raven movie, actually, or a Raven TV series. I can't remember which one it was, but they were going to do that. Raven is a very complicated character to do, because she's, really complex. Her origin's kind of, no one knows her origin, basically, so I feel like now that people will see this, maybe they'll have an idea of what Raven could be in the future. Hopefully they bring Raven onto, maybe not Arrow, but maybe Legends of Tomorrow. I don't know. I want to see Raven in live action. I feel like that would be really cool. But right now, Raven is a very complicated character. I feel like there was so much going on, with Justice League and Robin and Nightwing in there too, for cameos a little bit, and then all this Teen Titans stuff. It was hard to focus on Raven's origin a little bit because they did Raven's origin. So it's hard to kind of do that, but I don't know. It's yeah. And then the actress who plays her, I always mess up her name. Tiesa Fragman, something like that. She's good. I don't think she's ever been in a movie rather than The Bling Ring. Because The Bling Ring was, her first movie. Maybe. I have no idea. But that was, 2013. So this is, a huge, gap in between her career. So Raven, as a voice actress, I'd have to say she did pretty well. I didn't like her at the beginning. I was like, oh, wow, this is a very young Raven that they're doing. She's portraying a very young Raven. She's 14. Gosh. And then I was like, you know what? I'm kind of used to her. And I kind of like them pairing up Robin and Raven. They never really done that, rather than, if you remember the Teen Titans classic TV series, not the Teen Titans Go, they did that with Raven and Robin a little bit, a tiny little bit. Usually they were shipping Robin with Starfire. But they kind of shipped her and Robin a little bit. I like it. I like what they're doing with this movie because it's not Dick Grayson's Damian Wayne. Because we've already established the Starfire Nightwing, love stuff, I guess. And actually there was back in, I think it was Batman vs. Robin, Nightwing had a phone conversation with Starfire, because her name's Corey. So he had a phone conversation with her about her wearing some interesting garments. But I'm not going to get into that. But yeah, that was in there as well. So it's, they've been established. Damian Wayne, however, with Raven. I like that. I think that's really cool. I like what they're doing with it. It's teen romance kind of when the carnival scene. I liked what they did with it. It was really it was nice. I think it didn't overshadow anything. It was pretty cool to see them together. Hopefully they evaluate on that in the future. Like hopefully they get to that sometime. I don't know. But it was cool. I like it. The romance wasn't too much for me. I thought it was really cool. Some people will be like, "What? Romance? No, I want to see action." But to me, it's okay and it's fine by me. But hold on, I gotta take a break because someone's trying to signal me. Sorry about that short break, but my mom wanted me to go to lunch. So I went to lunch, ate, now I'm back. Weird, right? How editing just does that? So anyway, we got to talk about this. So where was I? I think I was talking about Raven, right? So let's just move on to another character. Let's move on to Blue Beetle. I love Jake T. Austin as Blue Beetle. I mean, I think he's amazing. What I love about Teen Titans in this movie is that it's like PG-13 Teen Titans. Like, Beast Boy's making references to some activities. Beast Boy's saying bad words, but it's like not too bad. It's like PG-13 words, and so is Jaime, and so is Raven, and so it's kind of like a PG-13, and so is Robin. Robin, like Damien's always been like that, so it's kind of like PG-13 Titans, which is really cool, right? So it's nice to see that. Hopefully kids don't watch it and think, oh, since the Teen Titans are saying these words, I'll say these words. But I don't think they're going to do that. But it's like, should kids watch the PG-13 Titans? But overall, I really like Jake T. Austin as Jaime. The only problem with him is that sometimes he tries to voice act. I feel like his voice, just like him saying it as Jake T. Austin, would be a good voice because he has a really cool voice. So it'd be nice to see him, like, because he tries to act, like he tries to change his voice a tiny bit for the character. And it's, I know why. It's like he's doing it to make it seem like he's not Jake T. Austin, to make it seem like it's Jaime's voice. But it's like, don't do that because that may be your intention, but it comes off as awkward, right? I mean, him changing his voice a little bit for Jaime just seems awkward. It doesn't seem like his voice just seems kind of weird when he does that, right? So, I think hopefully if he plays Blue Beetle again, he just sticks to his regular voice as, Blue Beetle, because when he changes it just a tiny bit, it's weird. So, just use your regular voice, Jake T. Austin. We don't need you to change it. Your voice is perfect the way it is. Just play Jaime as that. But anyway, I love him as Blue Beetle. It's great. He's really cool. I have no idea who plays Beast Boy in this movie. Unfortunately, I did not look it up before I started this video. He's really cool. I like him. Like I said, he's PG-13 Beast Boy. He is like teenage Beast Boy. Like, that's what a teenage... Like, back when they did Teen Titans, the animated series, I feel like that was teenagers back then. Like, they didn't say, like, all those words and all that craziness. These are teenagers in the modern day of 2016. Yeah, so I feel like that's what Beast Boy's like, and they give him animal traits, which is really cool too. Like, I think this is the most animalistic we've seen Beast Boy ever. I mean, maybe you can, argue that Beast Boy off of Young Justice was like animal trait, like with the tail and stuff, because Beast Boy in this movie does not have that. But it's just there. I really like when he's in that first beginning part where he's like, yeah, so I sleep naked. What's wrong with that? That's what animals do. So that it's animalistic. So that's Beast Boy. Yeah. I just thought that was a funny joke. Raven, how are you gonna get that out of your head? But it was really cool to see that too. Starfire, I have no idea who plays her, but she seems like a really cool thing. The weirdest thing is I'm not used to seeing Starfire as the leader of the Titans. It's nice to have a female leader, right? I mean, it's really cool. But something about me, like when she says, Titans, go! It's like, I'm still used to Robin saying that. It's like it's not you. It's just like the fact that you're the leader. It's just kind of like different. So I'm going to have to adjust to that if they do another Teen Titans spinoff film, but yeah. Big problem, one thing I actually hated from this movie is that they did like the Winx Club Witch of Jetix, ever seen that show? They do the thing where they do the transformations. It's like, Titans go! And they do that like the colored background, they do like, wah, movement. Like Starfire grows like the... Have you ever seen those? Like my sister used to watch Winx Club and I saw it, like I was watching it like one day. I was like 5 or 6, I don't even remember. Or really young, I don't remember. But they did like the transformations or whatever, where they had like the background and they transform. Or like Witch from Jetix. My sister used to watch that too. And I think I was like 3 when I watched that, or maybe 4 or 5, I don't even remember. But when they did the transformations, and they're like, go! And they go like, That's what they did in this movie. It is awful. Like, I don't know why. Who decided to do that? Like, Starfire was, like, naked through the whole thing until she got her, like, Starfire clothes. Where does her other clothes go? Like, where are they going? I can understand Blue Beetle's, his suit kind of just, like, goes over his clothes, and, like, Beast Boy, I guess just, like, I don't remember what Beast Boy did. I think he took off his, I don't even know. But and I understand Robin was probably hiding his suit under his clothes, like, with his belt, too. But it's like, really? You gotta do the whole transformation thing? Like, I don't understand it. It's weird. I don't even like that. It's just, that was one thing that I just hated from the movie. It's like, really? That's cheesy. You don't want to be cheesy. Now another thing, this movie is called Justice League versus Teen Titans. It is not Justice League versus Teen Titans. It's Teen Titans and Justice League members versus Trigon. It is not. I expected Trigon to be the villain because wherever Raven is, Trigon follows. So you expect Trigon to be the villain wherever Raven is. So yes, Trigon was the villain of this. Trigon was played by Jon Bernthal, who we all know is the Punisher on Daredevil right now. He barely had, like, a few lines. And, like, the only people fighting Trigon, like, Raven kind of fought him through mentally, but it's like, what? Like, no. And then, like, Superman and I think Wonder Woman and maybe Flash fought Trigon. And that's pretty much it. It's like, Shazam was not in the movie. I don't know why they could, even at the end, where Batman was on the computer and Cyborg, or not Cyborg, sorry, where Batman was at the computer and Wonder Woman, Superman, and Flash, they could have animated Shazam and Green Lantern and Aquaman there, right? And, well, I guess Aquaman's ruling Atlantis, but they could have animated Green Lantern and Shazam there. They didn't have to say any lines. It was like they weren't at all here. Like, how do you explain where they are? Are they on a mission in Oa? Like, what the heck? Where are they at? Like, it's weird. Maybe they're doing with intergalactical matters at hand. I don't know. It's weird. But it's like, where are they? So that was something I didn't think was, like, the best thing about it. And, yeah, it's definitely not Justice League versus Teen Titans. It's like Justice League v Teen Titans. I mean, spoiler alert for Batman and Superman. Their fight is not super long. It's like, it's a good average time for their fight. So, and that's why the V is there. That's why there's no versus. It's just Batman v Superman because they fight, but they're also not fighting in the movie. Understand that, you know? This is that. This is Justice League v Teen Titans. And I think it's like, I expected it to be like them disagreeing. Like, Robin disagreed with Batman a little bit, and then I thought that was what was going to cause the fight. But it's like, no, it's just like the demons get inside them, and it's like, what? I don't even understand that. That's just weird to me. But overall, I don't think there's anything left I have to say about it in terms of highlights. No, that's pretty much it. Wait, actually, no, I had one more thing to say. I forgot about it. Just let my mind real quick. Cyborg. Probably my least favorite Justice League character in this movie, because he flips back from Teen Titan to Cyborg. And I was kind of sad that Cyborg wasn't in the Teen Titans, right? But it's like, you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't be in the Justice League and be in the Teen Titans. You gotta pick one. That's not how it works, especially in the movie. Like, in a movie, if you're flipping back and forth, and you do that in the future movie with Justice League and Teen Titans, if they have another one, you can't do that, because that's just, no. And it was funny to see when he was like, pizza delivery, and the Justice League was staring at him, but it's like, you can't be in both. You gotta choose one. So that was another thing that I thought was really weird too. Overall, it was a nice animated movie. I liked it. It was enjoyable. It had all my favorite characters from Teen Titans in it. So overall, I'm happy. Hope you guys are too. Comment down below what you guys think of the movie. Links up there to my other movie reviews. Links in there to my Twitter, Instagram, Vine, Vlog channel, and Sims channel. Don't forget to follow and subscribe those. Other than that, like and favorite this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.